So this should be pretty interesting. Um, yeah, to those of you who are joining later, we are testing out some Galaxy Buds. Can't really hear too well. This is kind of weird, so I don't know how well I'm going to sound. But we're going to try this for a little bit and see. It's kind of weird. It's kind of making me think that I'm going to sound strange just because I can't really hear myself really well. Excuse me, sorry. So yeah, I apologize if I sound really strange. It's just it's it's like talking while you're holding or plugging your ears, excuse me. So it's kind of, well, I mean that's the only way to describe it. It's like talking while you're plugging your ears. Hi there, Shauna. I'm gonna try and talk normally. I'm trying to test this. Hey there, Amanda. Hi there, Cindy. I hope that I'm sounding all right. The idea is to test the microphone on the Samsung Buds, and unfortunately, I'm kind of having a really interesting time just because it's sounding really weird in my ears. It again is just sounding like you're plugging your ears and trying to talk to yourself. So it's a little weird. Hey there, Ian. So I apologize if I sound strange. I can't really hear myself too well. It's like it's just like having way too much bass. So yeah, I feel like I'm a little bit impaired in a way. So I'm gonna try and communicate as best as possible and test these out. I'm gonna try and hey there, Cindy. Yeah, I hope it doesn't sound too bad. Um, Again, it's a little bit difficult for me to even, well, I mean, I can't hear it at all what it sounds like, and it's a little bit difficult for me to hear my own voice. So, I feel like I'm kind of like slurring a little bit just because, like, again, it's, I mean, again, like I said, it's like you're plugging your ears and then trying to like listen to yourself speak. So it's unfortunately just a little bit weird. So I don't know. It might work when I'm out in the field, out on the road. I don't know. Maybe it'll be okay. And if I have a lot of noise or going on around me, then I might be um, not so, I don't know, thrown off by it, I guess. So we'll see. I'm not really sure. But at this point, it's at least possibly get as a microphone. That's the idea behind it, is that it's a little bit closer as a microphone, so that'll be a little bit interesting. Excuse me, sorry. Sorry, I'm trying to read chats and everything. But yeah, I'm not sure exactly how it's sounding or if it's exactly on timing, because I've noticed as I've tested it before on my computer, it was a little bit off on the timing. So hey there, Pam. Welcome to the live stream. Yeah, so I apologize if it's a little bit off on the timing as well. So I'm not really sure exactly how it's sounding. If it's sounding a little bit, to me, it's just complete bass. That's all I hear. I don't really know. Um, Again, it's just thoroughly confusing to me right now. I'm having a real hard time. All I can hear is like my own. voice like just like pounding back at me, and to be honest, it's really hard to even speak. Um, it's like having one of those. Sounds good to you, Ian. Well, that's good. It is really confusing to me, to be honest. I will be perfectly honest with this. It's just, again, like hearing nothing but bass constantly. So, normally the audio is really good. I will admit, like when I'm listening to it on my computer, it's really awesome. But like when I'm trying to like communicate to all of you guys, it's really difficult because I can't really hear myself speaking. All I can hear is like the bass version of myself, so it's like really odd. So I don't know. I don't think I can do this for too much longer. I really apologize. It's really confusing. It's really disorienting, and no, no, this is just sort of testing out a product that I bought. I bought the Samsung Galaxy Buds, and the idea was that it would be a little bit easier, possibly with the microphone. I'm not sure if the uh, basically, okay, let me back up. Um, with the iPhone that I normally stream with when I'm out on the road, like when we did the Bison stream here probably a couple weeks ago, um, the sound drops out depending on which direction that I'm filming and which direction the iPhone is choosing to use the microphone in. And so when I'm filming forward, it sounds really quiet and almost no one can hear me. So the idea was if I got these, that possibly I could sound a little bit louder when I was streaming. So that was the idea, but now that I'm doing it, and now that I'm streaming to all of you guys, I can barely hear myself. It's again, like I said, very disorienting. It's it's almost like I don't know. It's like almost like being drunk or something. Like I can almost not. It's so bad. Like um, again, it's like trying to talk with your just fingers just like pointed right in your ears. Like that's all I can describe it as. Like it's literally like being drunk and trying to talk. Like it's so strange. So I don't know. Maybe when I'm out on the road, maybe when I'm like driving, if I could like mount the camera somewhere, it might be okay. I'm not really sure what I'm going to use it as. Uh, yeah, it was just an idea. They're really cool. I like them a lot in terms of for certain purposes. Uh, for viewing media. See how hard that is. Because it's ridiculous how hard it is to just pronounce words. Because it's like again, it's like having two like subwoofers just like beating bass into your ears. So that's all I can describe it as. So, um, yeah, my apologies again. It's probably gonna sound strange. It's probably gonna sound like I'm slurring everything. It's because I can't hear anything at all. So I don't know. It's strange. Yeah, I don't know. It again, like I said, it. If you can compare it to anything else, it's probably like trying to like plug your ears and trying to pronounce everything correctly. That's all I can describe it as, other than like I said, being drunk and trying to talk to yourself. Um, yeah, it's just really hard to hear. I'm trying to hear myself, but all I can hear is the bass side because it's essentially earbuds, as you can see here, that are plugged in to my ears, and so I can't hear much of the treble or the higher side of my voice. All I can hear is the lower side of my voice, and it makes it really hard to uh, talk at all. That's all I can explain it as. yeah, I will be doing some traveling here pretty soon. Um, Not sure exactly when, but we'll be doing some road vlogs and different things. Can I adjust the earbuds? Unfortunately, no. It's not like a it's not like a monitor where I can hear myself talk. It's just the microphone. Other than that, I hear nothing. So that's the unfortunate part. That's why it makes it really hard to talk because I pretty much can hear nothing except for um, the muffled version of my voice. So that's the point. But yeah, I'm probably going to end this stream pretty soon because of that. It's just really difficult and really annoying, to be honest. Yeah, I'll be doing more Live Explore soon. This was just sort of a test, and yeah, kind of a strong indication that this is not exactly a good idea. So I appreciate all of you guys sticking around for the test. And I'm glad that the quality of the microphone sounds okay, but at the same time, it's going to be really hard to actually stream doing stuff like this, even from the road, because, I mean, again, all I can hear is this really um, bassy sort of echo of my own voice in my head. So I apologize again. It must sound strange because to me, it sounds just horrible. All I can, again, it's just, again, like there's just this subwoofer like beating in my ear of my own voice. So it's just disorienting at best. But I appreciate all of you being here. I think I'm going to end it here, unfortunately, because again, I can't even talk straight because it's really, really strange just to hear that. And yeah, um, that's all. That's the only thing I can describe it as. It's just strange. So I think we might try back later. And yeah, I again appreciate everybody that has joined in, who is watching, and apologize for the lack of duration in this video. But unfortunately, again, the earbuds are just throwing me off, and I can't really hear anything that I'm doing. And it's almost like that app that's supposed to scramble your voice or cause you to not be able to speak. That's what it feels like to me right now. So, uh, very sorry. I will try and do another stream again here really soon, and hope you guys have a great rest of your night. But I'm going to end this here at this point right now because this is just terrible. All right, everybody. Have a good night.